There are no outward surprises with the new MacBook Pro, which looks identical to its predecessor. But this 2018 revamp shakes up the notebook's insides, giving it enough power to suit its Pro moniker. On paper, it looked like an impressive, if predictable, set of internal component upgrades. Apple's 13-inch and 15-inch Touch Bar MacBook Pro models would get new 8th Gen Intel processors, more storage and RAM options, a color temperature sensing True Tone screen and other tweaks, all nice improvements over a ho-hum 2017 update. At the same time, the slim unibody aluminum design would remain unchanged since its last design overhaul in late 2016, keeping features both loved, the giant trackpad, and not so loved, the slim travel keyboard, the USB-C only connections. If anything, the expensive add-on option for one of Intel's new 6-core Core i9 processors would appeal to pro-level users, such as video editors and 3D artists, who may be starting to feel that Apple isn't keeping up with their ever-expanding needs for high-end gear. To say things got off to a rocky start is putting it mildly. First, there was confusion over that keyboard. Apple maintained that the new 3rd Gen Butterfly keyboard was quieter but otherwise unchanged, but a teardown at repair site iFixit revealed a totally new membrane that may well address the issue of sticky and dust-afflicted keys on earlier models that have prompted class action lawsuits against Apple. Secondly, there was the speed throttling issue that emerged just days after the July 12 announcement. Some of the most gung-ho early adopters who ran out and got Core i9 MacBook Pros as soon as they were released found mysteriously throttled performance. MacBook Go 1. Post-patch, the Core i9 version is much faster than last year's high-end Core i7 model. 2. The True Tone screen works well in a variety of lighting conditions. 3. Options for up to 32 GB of RAM and 4 TB of flash storage can greatly help with video production. 4. The Stealth keyboard update makes it less prone to stuck keys, a major issue for some in the 2016 and 2017 models. MacBook No. 1. Only the more expensive Touch Bar models have been updated, leaving the entry-level 13-inch Pro and the more affordable non-Pro MacBooks out in the cold, for now. 2. You're still locked into only USB-C connectivity. 3. The super flat keyboard, while possibly more reliable, is still not particularly comfortable. 4. The Touch Bar sill feels like a technology in search of a purpose. Bottom line. The 2018 13-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar is not a laptop for the masses, by dint of its price but also its power. But if you're a creative pro or power user who demands a laptop that's fairly portable, this system should mostly satisfy. The speed alone is great, and having Hey Siri on board proved more convenient than I thought it would. The quieter keyboard is also a welcome improvement. However, the battery life on this ultra-premium system isn't as long as some competing ultraportables. Windows laptops like the XPS 13 have surpassed Apple with their sleeker and lighter designs, and you can get more powerful graphics for hundreds of dollars less in systems like the Huawei MateBook X Pro. Both of those laptops also last longer on a charge. For this amount of dough, I also think Apple should offer a discrete GPU without requiring you to jump up to the 15-inch MacBook Pro. Overall, if you're a Mac OS person, the new 13-inch MacBook Pro is a smarter and faster powerhouse. MacBook Pro 2018 price and configurations, bring money. The 13-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar I reviewed starts at a steep $1,799 for a quad-core, 8th Gen Core i5 processor, 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of SSD storage. For $1,999, you can up the SSD to 512 GB. My gulp, $2,499 configuration includes a Core i7 processor, 16 GB of RAM and a 512 GB SSD. Note that jumping from a Core i5 to Core i7 CPU costs $300, and it's $200 each for doubling the RAM from 8 GB and the SSD storage from 256 GB when configuring your own system.